कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
श्रीमते निगमान्त महादेशिकाय नमः। Rama, upon understanding that Sita has been abducted, gauging at the situation because the fruits were scattered, the flora and the fauna around the immediate hermitage did not give him good signs, he was sure that some demon must have taken away Sita. He goes to the telaka tree and the blossoming flowers and asks, where is Sita? He goes to the Karnikara Pushpam which Sita used to happily sport in her tresses and asks, where is Sita? He goes to the flowing waters, the serene waters of Godavari river and asks, Ravanasya cha tatrupam karma picha duratmanaha dhyatva bhayatu vaidehi sanadi nashashamsaha. He asks Godavari, Mata, every river in our Bharata Desham is revered as a Stri, as a Mata. You are Godavari Mata. Please tell me where is Sita. Of course, Valmiki says that the river gives no reply, no indication that Sita has been abducted. Immediately we will come up with a rational question. Sir, can river speak? Rama asks out of sheer distress to the river. How could Valmiki say that the river didn't answer? How can river speak? As said before, nature has its own diligent ways of communicating. It too understands the human feelings and answers. Rivers, they begin in a certain source, point A. They go to point B. Most of the times or all of the times it is the ocean to which the river flows. On its way, it may pick up waters from different other smaller rivers. They are called tributaries. They offer their tribute as waters to the main river. For example, Bhagirathi, Alakananda, Vishnu Ganga, Nandini, they all together form the main river Ganga. So every river has its own sets of tributaries. In certain places, the river may branch out into smaller rivers. They are called distributaries. So, in whichever case there is a point A and there is a point B, water flows. As the water flows from point A to point B, we must understand the river direction is called the course. I am sure there will be geography experts listening to these talks. In many places, the river meanders. So, it will leave its original course and start meandering. If you have visited the Adishankara hill in Srinagar of Kashmir, please do see Jhelum from there. You will see the beautiful meandering path of the Jhelum river. In certain occasions, the meandered portion detaches itself and forms a lake. It is called the Oxbow Lake in geography. Now, when it meanders, in certain occasions, even archaeologists, historians, geologists agree that rivers have changed their course over a period of time. Suppose they have taken path A to path B this way. Over 300-400 years, it may take a diversion and then go to another place. This is called meandering. Nature has its own ways of replying to our queries, to our requests, to our questions. If Rama had asked, "Where is Sita?" Godavari didn't have to open her mouth and say. Instead of flowing from west to east, she rises in the western Ghats, flows to the eastern Ghats and then into the Bay of Bengal. She could have just meandered slightly in the southern direction, indicating to Rama that she has gone in the southern direction. Nature has that power, sheer power. But Godavari refused to do it. Why? Asks the commentator. He says Godavari, nature was also equally worried and afraid of Ravana's prowess. Ravana could do anything to nature also. They didn't spare nature, they were polluting nature. So in that case, Godavari was a bit worried. If I meander to the southern direction, if Rama knows that Sita is in the southern direction, and if somebody goes and informs Ravana that Godavari is the one who has helped Rama, he may pollute me, he may trouble me. So she refused to serve Rama despite having a golden opportunity to do Kainkaryam to Rama. That is why in the ancient traditions, Godavari as a river has not been extremely popular for taking holy dips. Ganga was popular, Yamuna was popular, Narmada was popular, Tungabhadra was popular, Krishna was popular, Kaveri was popular, Saraswati was popular. But Godavari may not find much of a mention. Why? Because this incident where she refused to answer Rama's query is where the problem came. But in our Prachina Shlokam, Gangescha Yamune Chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Jalesvin Sannidhim Kuru. We talk about the list of rivers that add a lot of sanctity to our lives. Gangescha, Yamune Chaiva, Godavari Saraswati. Sir, you are contradicting your own point. Just now you said Godavari doesn't add sanctity, and while you cited the shloka, there is the name of Godavari. How do you solve this contradiction? Easily we can solve if we resort to the refuge and the grace of our Purvacharyas. Here, Vedanta Deshika, the polymath of the 13th century, says, Prayena Devi Bhavati Vyapadesha Yogat Godavari Jagadidam Payasa Punite Yasyam Samitya Samayeshu Chiram Nivasat Bhagiratif Prabhritayopi Bhavanti Punyaha. Goda in Sanskritam means that deity, that devata, that goddess who will grant you the ability to speak, eloquence. She is called Goda. Goda is the name given to one of the mystic poetess saints in the Tamil tradition. Popularly, she is called Andal in the Tamil language. In Sanskritam, her father Vishnu Chitta gave her the name Goda. She was extremely devoted to Krishna and thereby to the Archavataram, and it is later said in the Guru Parampara Prabhavam that her excess love for the Lord made her be with the Lord through a very celestial and a Vedic marriage. So this uninterrupted, unadulterated devotion that Andal exhibited to the Lord is world known. It is extremely respected in the Bhakti cult, and her outpouring in the Tamil language is an ornament to the Tamil literature in itself. Andal was called Goda. Goda is a part of the name of the river as well. Though the river may have lost its sanctity by not serving Rama despite having a golden opportunity, she gained all that lost ground and fame by having the name Goda of the great Andal in her name, and thereby she gained sanctity, says Vedanta Deshika, Godavari Jagadidam Payasa Punite. Then, as Rama keeps lamenting mountain after mountain, tree after tree, river after river, Lakshmana says, do not worry, Rama. Do not worry. Like how the entire earth, large sections of the earth were seized by Bali Chakravarti, and the Lord incarnated to Aditi and Kashyapa as Upendra or Vamana and gained back that ground, you too shall obtain Sita Devi. Prapsyase tvam mahaprajna Maithilim janakatmajam Yatha Vishnur mahabahur Balim badhva mahinimam. Rama then turns towards Lakshmana and says, Asmin maya sardhamudara shila Shilatale purvamuvopavishta Kantasmita Lakshmana jatahasa Tvamaha Sita bahuvakya jatam. This is a beautiful incident that Rama narrates to Lakshmana, remembering and unstapling those memories that he has had with Sita in the forest. Asmin maya sardham udara shila shilatale purvam upopavishta kantasmita lakshmana jatahasa tvamaha Sita bahuvakya jatam. The incident that Rama cites to Lakshmana is a very interesting one. The commentary to this shloka makes it all the more interesting. It is said that while they were living in the hermitage at Nashik, Panchavati by the banks of river Godavari, one fine day, Rama and Sita are said to have had a swimming competition. It was between the two that this swimming competition was conducted. So, Lakshmana was made the referee, the judge. Rama and Sita started swimming from one bank to the other. As they started swimming, it is said that Rama realized that Sita's speed was no match to his. So he reduced his speed, held his nostrils and did pranayamam within the waters. Sita, with her own gait, like swimming style, slowly reached the other bank of Godavari. Panting for breath, she sat by the banks of river Godavari and then noticed Rama come slowly. She did not know that Rama wanted her to win. So he forced on himself to do the pranayamam to reduce his speed. But she was thinking truly that she had won. She looked at Lakshmana and said, I have thought that you boys have learned the best of arts from Vasishtha. See, your brother is swimming so slowly. Lakshmana laughed. She was thinking that Lakshmana was laughing because he too realized that Rama was not a great swimmer. Lakshmana laughed. But why was Lakshmana laughing? He was laughing at the way in which Rama wanted to keep the relationship intact and coaxed upon himself this defeat. Rama then started laughing because he knew that Sita was laughing assuming that she had won and I had lost, while Lakshmana was laughing because he knew that I had forcefully bought this defeat with Sita and he knows the truth and he is not opening his mouth to tell the truth. So Rama manages to remember this incident and tells Lakshmana, Lakshmana, do you remember those days when all three of us were laughing over one act of swimming? Gone are those days. Where will I find my Sita? Asmin maya sardhamudara shila shilatale purvamupopavishta kantasmita lakshmana jatahasa Tvamaha Sita bahuvakya jatam. Narayana Bhattathiri, the great poet who lived in Guruvayur in the 16th century, summarizes the incidents. Sodarya proktavarta vivashadasha mukhadishta maricha maya sarangam sarasakshya sprihitamanugata pravadhir banaghatam तन्मायाक्रांत निर्यापित भवदनुजां रावणस्ता महर्षित् तेनात्तोर्पित्वत्मन्तः किमपि मुदमधास्तद्वधोपायलाभात्. Rama was extremely dejected. Nature did not answer him. His fortune did not bring him answers. At that point in time, Lakshmana advises Rama. Isn't it very unique? Rama is the one who always takes the mic and starts speaking. He is the one who advises his retinue. He is the one who suggests to his family members. Now, the roles have changed. Lakshmana is advising Rama. How is that possible? And what did he advise? Next episode.
Dear Astika reader, I am happy to be authoring a two-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki, conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.